Muscle memory. Muscle memory. You've heard of muscle memory.
Yeah, your muscles have Alzheimer's.
That is
You're
just
welcome, Donnie.
terrible.
Donnie's going to use that one later.
Donnie can't even, please. Donnie's going to use that later.
As soon as anyone says the words muscle memory
Donnie
again.
doesn't have a witty existence outside of this
That's
place.
not true.
He's not. That's not
Donnie
true.
throws-
That's not true. You know that's not true.
Donnie throws shade all the time.
But is it good shade or is it bad shade?
It's good shade. It tends to be a little racist, but it's good shade.
Racist shade.
Well,
where are you from, Donnie?
It's right on the edge.
I'm from Alabama.
Exactly.
Oh,
so
you're
it's right on the edge of taste. You know how it is in the South. Everything is right on the edge of taste.
Oh, bless her heart.
Yeah.
I'm praying for you. That's the ultimate fuck you when they go, I'm praying for you. No, really. If anyone says it to you, slap them across the goddamn face and just say, fuck you too.
Well, we're going to have Mrs. Betty Bowers with us in a few minutes.
Who the hell is she?
She's praying for us. She's America's best Christian.
Really? She's coming on the show?
Yes.
I didn't read the notes. Do you think I need to? I work off the cuff all the time.
Romaine Patterson, what are you doing here?
Oh, please. I love Romaine. We came from the same school of professionalism.
Of lettuce heads.
We just don't believe in reading the notes.
No.
We
that's
let
fine.
it happen. Okay.
You just, right. Organically.
My note says right here, bathroom break. Well, at some point. Happy hour with Devin Green, a.k.a. Miss Betty. I said he's a drag queen.
No. It's a woman.
Named Devin?
Yes, and she plays Mrs. Betty Bowers.
Miss Betty Bowers. She must be very interesting. I know, for you to have her on the show, she must be very interesting.
She's America's best Christian.
So she's very interesting and fun.
Yes.
That's perfect.
She is.
That sounds like a great thing. And then, oh my God, and the 9 p.m. hour is chock full of shit. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. And then the 10 p.m. hour, a little lacking. But I'll tell you, the 9 to 10, dynamite.
No, because Romaine is off at the Cher concert tonight in our last hour.
Can you believe?
We're going to do Cher and Cher alike.
Half-breed, that's all I ever heard. Half-breed, I never heard the word. Ow! Ow! Both sides were against me since the day I was born. Oh, God. That was painful.
That was a good preview.
That was a good preview. Fuck seeing Cher. You can listen to me all night. Oh, yeah. We all sleep alone. Yeah. I always want to rewrite that one, but it would never work. We all speakerphone. Remember when speakerphoning was really popular? I'll put you on speakerphone. Boop.
Right.
It's very Charlie's Angels. Boop. Put you on speakerphone. That was like all the rage to put people on speakerphone. And it sounded like shit, but you felt piss elegant from doing it. You felt like you had some money. I have you on speakerphone. It sounded like, what are you on speakerphone? Yeah. But Charlie's Angels speakerphone sounded crystal clear, which didn't make any sense because it never sounds that good.
It's looping.
It's looping and never sounds. John Forsythe as, what was his name on this? Bosley. Charlie.
Charlie's Angels. His name was Charlie Townsend of
You
the Charlie
told me
Townsend
I have
Agency.
My muscles have Alzheimer's. My brain does too. That's it. Charlie's Angels. John Forsythe. For you young people out there, John Forsythe was always old. He never was young. He was old. Just like what's her name? Murder, She Wrote, Angela Lansbury. Always old. B. Arthur. Always old. There's some people that are born 90. They call it pejoria, which means you age quickly. Like you come out a little baby, and 10 minutes later, you're Benjamin Buttons. And you're an old man with a cane who's cranky, who can't digest vegetables.
It's Benjamin Button. John Forsythe was also on Dynasty.
In
The Trouble with Harry, he was not 100 years old. He just looked 30-ish.
I'm saying he always was old. He was never, but women wanted to fuck him because he had this elegance about him. He was a gentleman who was sexy, and he had money, and he looked gorgeous in clothes, and women, young and old, wanted to fuck John Forsythe. Foreskin was his name off screen. John Foreskin. He had a huge uncut cock. This is true. Read it in a pamphlet I was given.
A pamphlet? What year do you think it is? Coming up next, Mrs. Betty Bowers will be with us, and Hedda Lettuce continues as our guest host here on Derek and Romaine.
It's quitting time for you, but the happy hour with Derek and Romaine is just getting going.
Come on, let's go drink till we can't feel feelings anymore.
There's more boozy fun to come in the happy hour with Derek and Romaine on Sirius XM's OutQ. what the music means, it's Happy Hour with Derek and Romaine.
That's horrifying.
So pull up a seat and join the conversation already in progress. They want to hear from you.
I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here, ladies.
Call into the Happy Hour now at 866-305-6887 with Derek and Romaine on Sirius XM's OutQ.
Derek Hartley here, along with Hedda filling in for Romaine. Romaine is at the Cher concert tonight with other women her age, and her age is 100.
We got Cher here, though. Well, hey, Derek, it's so great to be here. I'm about to go in concert any minute, but I thought I'd drop by and say hi to you. Whoa!
Now let's move on to a better impersonation.
Shit.
Comedian Devin Green, who is Mrs. Betty Bowers, America's Best Christian, is with us. You can check out Devin on the web at devingreen.com and Devin Green on Twitter. And for Mrs. Betty Bowers, bettybowers.com and Betty Bowers on Twitter. Devin, nice to have you with us here on the show.
Well, hello. I can't wait to read your book, Colonnade, A Life in Columns, because I like to read vertically. And Hedda, I was just going to dry hump you because we're both green.
I love that. And I beg to differ. I think I'm a great Christian, too, because on the way here on my bike, I was counting my novenas. I don't even know what they were, but I was counting them.
You and your pamphlets. Well, I'd pray for both of you if I only had that kind of time.
Prayer does take time, you know. That's the problem with prayer. It takes too much goddamn time.
Well, what else would you do on your knees?
I have a lot of things I can do on my knees. Oh, God, like clean. Oh, my floors are terribly dirty.
That's what servants are for.
Mine were all shipped back.
I don't even talk to mine.
Oh, thank God. Do you do the same thing where you don't let them look in you in the eyes? They always have to lower their head. They can't look at you directly like Prince does in his house. Do you make them do that?
Mine wears burqa.
Oh.
I don't see your eyes anyway.
Oh, that's perfect. I want to come to your house.
I say, blanket, look away.
Oh, you've already hired him? What about the suicidal sister? Don't let her near the knives, the good silver.
Well, I looked under her blanket, and it was just a mix master.
Oh, shit. A mixmaster tape? What is it? What's a mixmaster these days? A DJ? Mixmaster tape? What the hell? What kind of house are you running?
It's one of those things that turns dough or something.
Oh,
Because Betty Bowers doesn't cook.
Listen, dough is not. Is it gluten-free dough? Because if I don't eat gluten-free, everybody knows.
Oh, do you just have a one straight pipeline going down to your O-ring?
Oh, you don't even want to know. Gluten. I think that's. Do you have a gluten-free home?
I don't eat solid food, so I'm in the clear.
Oh my God! How do you poo little pellets out of your mouth like I do?
I shit fairy turd. It's like scattering the floor with the crumbs of a hostess ding dong.
Oh my! You know what? I must come to your home. I have to. You must invite me. This sounds absolutely divine.
It's like little bunny buttons.
Oh, are the floors marble? Are the floors marble? Italian marble?
Of course, it's imported.
Oh my God!
I'm in the lap of luxury in Hollywood, California.
Oh, hooray for Hollywood!
I've got a Cher impersonation.
You do?
Oh, yes, I do.
Hit me with it, sister.
I'd say a lot more if I could move my face.
Do you know what? I think that is pretty spot on. Let me try that. I'd sing a lot more if I could move my face. Wow! Add the wow on the end. Wow!
Oh, my God.
Always do that.
I'm looking at a picture of you, Hedda, and it's
Yes?
like looking into a mirror.
I know. The carpets match the drapes too, darling. I just wanted you to know that. FYI.
I was born with pubic hair.
Oh my God. Do you have Pejoria? Is that what?
I'm Mrs. Benjamin Button.
Oh, you're married too. I'm jealous. She's Mrs. No wonder she's moneyed. She's Mrs. Benjamin Button.
And she doesn't have her own name anymore. She's just her husband's name with
How
the Mrs.
about
up front.
Mrs. Betty Bowers Buttons? She kept her Miss Betty Bauer Buttons.
Oh, my goodness. You really do like to fiddle fuck the American lexicon, don't you?
Is that a car? Is a lexicon a car? Because I love a lexicon. They're very expensive cars.
I have a driver.
You do? I can't. A driver? I have a driver too, but it's in a taxi. Does that count?
Well, I've got a horse and cart.
Wow, you're really old school. You're kicking it old school, dear.
It's so appropriate appropriate in Los Angeles.
A horse-drawn carriage with the
I wave
velvet,
like the
the velvet
queen.
curtains.
Oh, why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't you? If you're going to do the horse-drawn carriage, you might have pimp it out. Pimp out my carriage.
Pimp out my horse.
Oh,
You know, for donkey shows.
you know you can make a fortune pimping out a horse. Lady Godiva was onto something, don't you agree?
I'm doing a sidebar right now. I love your Lady Gaga parodies.
Oh, a sidebar. A sidebar, is that like a parentheses? Because in a book, when I read a book, if something's in a parentheses, to me that means it's optional. You don't have to read it if you don't want to.
That I have people read to me.
Oh, you're so lucky. Books on tape. I do too. We're so much alike yet so different. How does that
We're
happen?
exactly the same, but totally different.
Oh, I just love it.
Although, just to clarify,
Yes.
because when people find out that I've been on RuPaul's Drag Race, they go, oh, when they found out I was going to be on, they were like, well, good luck. I hope you win. And I'm like, I'm a biological female, asshole. I'm judging.
Well, I guess, were you going to do a Victoria thing, do the big reveal in the end where you show you, wow, that's an incredible tuck she's working at. The lips are impeccable.
God. The only thing that I was born was throbbing manners.
You know, now I have to ask you a question. Do you, when you cross your legs, you prefer to cross at the ankle or over? Because I think a lady should always cross at the ankle.
Betty Bowers crosses at the ankle.
Makes the sign of the cross at the ankle?
Oh, yes, I do. I do a little can-can.
Because the girls these days are so vulgar. You can tell a tramp just by how they cross their legs.
They're hooers, which is why Betty Bowers will have a new video on masturbation. And if the knowledge that Jesus is watching you heightens your pleasure, well, I'm just going to have to rebuke both of you right now.
I like when Jesus watches. It makes sure that I do it right. Because because when someone's watching me, I try to perform better.
Jesus gives you a tutorial on hand jobs.
I was thinking of this song. Remember that song, Jesus Loves Me? Yes, I know. He really does when he watches me.
What a vibrato on you.
How about this one? What is this one? There was another one. Jump down, turn around, pick a bell. No, not that one.
All the little children of the world.
All the little children of the world. I like that one too. And then what was it? Amy Grant. She had a good one about Jesus. She liked Jesus until she cheated on her husband with a donkey. I don't know what. Oops, there it
Not
is.
that Christian-y, are you?
No, when you adultery, they used to stone you for that.
I still stone people
I hope so. In your home?
with my words.
Oh, that is so modern. That is so modern.
Pebbles shooting out of me. No, I'm a sweet pacifist girl.
I don't believe you.
Well, except for my nails. They're an exception.
I'm wearing Lee Press on Action Link because you never know when you're going to get into a fight.
Well, thank you. You live in New York. You need to have your wits about
I
you.
need the action length because the longer ones are hard to manage. The action length, you go right for the kill.
Have you seen the OCC makeup nail lacquers? I have one called Devon Green. It's green, and it glows under black light.
And every girl should have a black light in their bedroom.
Can we please? I always blacklight when I go into a hotel room.
Listen.
Whose DNA is here?
Absolutely. Actually, my pubic hairs glow under a black light, so the men really know what they're going for.
You should try scrubbing your lunchbox.
Oh, my lunchbox is dented.
Oh, I'm so...
It was a
Maybe you
horseback
just
riding
hammer
accident.
it out a little bit.
I have an African-American man who tries to hammer it out often, but...
Oh, you like... no, I think it's spiders are the other black meat.
Spiders are the other black meat? Spiders? Spiders are the other black meat. You know in certain countries they do eat spiders.
Good night.
Absolutely. They cover them in chocolate. Spiders like to be covered in chocolate, it turns out. It's an aphrodisiac for a spider.
I think there's a fetish for that.
There's a fetish for everything.
Let me check on Craigslist.
Has a man ever asked you to sit on a balloon during, and hear it pop?
What, is that like a cake fart?
What's a cake fart?
It's where girls fart on cakes and the icing goes everywhere.
That's a powerful fart. That's like the tsunami. That's the Hurricane Gloria of farts.
It's a perfect storm.
That is the perfect storm and the perfect recipe.
That's how ladies fart, because they hold it in for sometimes years at a time.
It's called ballooning.
It's Really?
Yes, when men get turned on by ladies sitting on balloons and hearing them pop.
This is all I'm interested.
But listen, if you have post-traumatic stress disorder, the popping can jar your nerves. You hit the deck.
Now, how far does the balloon go up? Is it like
No, the balloon doesn't go into the rectum. It doesn't. They just sit on the balloon. It doesn't. No penetration. It's actually a very innocent. As fetishes go, They just sit on. And sometimes, for extra pleasure, they will cover the balloon with whipped cream.
Well, I'm going to do an anatomically correct clown balloon, insert it, and then use my sphincter to break it.
Do you know? I never thought that you would do like a
think
clown balloon, make it into. The balloon animal sitting on a balloon animal.
I think I've misunderstood the assignment.
But I'm just saying, like you said, there's a fetish for everything. If there's a need, there's a fetish. If there's a desire, there's someone on Craigslist hawking it, waiting to duct tape you, chainsaw your body up, and throw you into a beautiful Persian carpet.
Well, Derek knows I'm up for getting down.
That is true. Devin Green has been on our show before.
Very true. Several years ago.
Yes.
And, it's been quite a journey since. I dare say I'm kind of a big deal now.
I thought you were a big deal the last time you were
I
here.
really was.
May I ask you a
I was trying
question?
to be modest.
What are your secrets to beauty?
Well, listen, I look great with makeup on, so I put more on.
That's just because women they want to know what celebrity secrets to beauty
Honestly,
are.
I stay out of the sunlight.
What are you, a vampire?
I've never had a suntan in my 20 years.
Unbelievable. The sun has
Above
never
ground.
touched your skin. Do you have someone holding an umbrella like Nicole Kidman does? Everywhere she goes, someone just is hired to hold an umbrella.
My swimsuit is a turtleneck and bloomers.
With a optional tire around the waist, those little inflated, it's a turtleneck
Yes,
swimsuit?
old school tire.
With an old school tie around it. But wait, is it cotton? Is it wool swimsuit? What
No,
is
it's just
it?
an inner tube. Oh, you're talking about the bathing suit.
Well, she has a turtleneck bathing suit, which I think was all the rage in, I don't remember, the Victorian age.
We've created a brand new fashion.
A turtleneck you want to know something? I think that with a cutaway around the tits, I think that could hit.
Yes, because everyone wants to see my Aurelius on my A-cups.
So you don't have a spot on your body then if you don't go in the sun? Not a spot.
No, liver spots smell.
Liver snaps, that is, dear. I don't think it's liver snaps smell. Liver spots, I'm not quite sure about. I've never sniffed a liver spot, but now that you said it, I think I have a fetish I want to explore. Sniffing liver spots.
We're creating a whole new subsection.
Can someone order me a 75-year-old woman now? Just bring her into the studio. Where's the cleaning lady? I saw she's got a liver spot. I saw it, I think.
I would like freckles. I would like them.
Oh, freckles smell like sunshine.
Do you have some freckles?
Me, do I have freckles? Light freckles, just a tinge. When I go into the sun, I get little freckles around my nose and around my cheeks.
But your skin looks so porcelain.
It is, but I like a little bit of sun. A little bit of sun is healthy. Too much sun is just a disaster. You know that.
It's the devil's cabbage. No, I use OCC makeup, and they're like vegan, 100% vegan, cruelty-free. Although I'm not cruelty-free.
So they don't kill the lips. They kill the lipstick in a humane way.
It's all organic hemp oil, vitamin E. I got to tell you, it makes my skin dewy soft.
Dewy, or just dewy?
Oh, double dew.
Dewy?
Oh.
The Dewey Decimal
I'm
System.
telling you right now, I'm double doing.
Oh, on the phone, no less.
That's what a weekend is for.
Now, if someone was to ask you, what was your favorite book you've ever read, what would you say?
A confederacy of dunces.
Mine would be Denial of Death.
Oh, is it a pop-up?
It's a children's book. They're teaching children about death in a comical way.
Would that be a foreign fare? Is that a German or Austrian book?
It's Russian.
Oh,
It comes with vodka because the children want to get drunk right after they hear that sad sack of shit story. They have to get drunk
and then after
immediately.
you open one book, there's another book, and then another book inside.
Exactly.
A Russian nesting book. I love those.
It never
It
ends.
never ends. Those damn Russians. I'm going to Putin all over your face.
Oh, that's what we have to say. You Putined all over me.
Yes.
How dare you Putin on me? Because I have names for poop too. I have, oh my God, I just did a Doogie Howser. Holy shit, she just Felicia Rasharded in my face.
What have I got for you?
God.
Who is in different...
How about this? Oh my God, I was just Punky Brewstered. Punky Brewster sounds like a turd. Like, Felicia Rashad, Punky Brewster, and Doogie Howser. That sounds like a turd too, doesn't it?
Who was the little short African-American boy in Different Strokes?
Webster.
Yes.
No. No.
Webster.
Contaminated.
Am I right?
No.
Webster.
Gary Coleman.
Yes, I'm going to baptize Gary Coleman. Dip him right into the water.
I'm taking Gary Coleman to the pool.
Yes.
I actually I'm baptizing Gary Coleman. Yes.
You're baptized. Okay, Gary Coleman.
Right into the water.
I like that. I'm baptizing Gary Coleman. That's okay. So we have a lot of great names for a dirty thing.
May I ask you a personal question?
I can't imagine it's more personal than it's already been.
Yes.
Do you look in the bowl after you're finished to see if it's like a dairy?
Do you know what happened the
swirl
other
or
day?
perfectly tapered?
No. I looked into the bowl and it was shaped like a heart. I took that as a message. I swear to God, it was shaped like a heart. I was feeling rather lonely that day, and I don't usually look back because they say never look back. But that day I looked back, and my turd was shaped like a heart. I'm not kidding you. It was unbelievable. I took a photograph of it. I got to find it somewhere, and I just was overwhelmed. I was like, I can't believe it. This God is telling me something. There is life after love.
Your ass loves you.
My ass loved me that day because you know what? I eat healthy.
You must eat healthy to get that kind of perfection.
Absolutely. And actually, you just don't eat to get that kind of perfection.
Oh, you're talking my language.
Don't you think eating is overrated?
Listen, I was born without ribs.
Listen, they say if you're spiritually enlightened, the most spiritually enlightened people can just live off of air.
I am humble and grateful for the air I breathe.
And you live in L.A., it's very thick. So you get lots of nutrients from that very thick air.
It's a marine layer. Those marines get right into my pie hole.
Pie hole? Pie hole, is that from Hostess?
The pie doesn't get in there.
There's no pie that passes between...
Your hole and...
That's how I stay sleek like a greyhound.
Oh, those dogs you just don't want to pet. You're afraid you're going to break them.
Oh, just like me. People are like, they pat me on the back. They're like, oh, you're fragile. I'm like, I'm small, but I'll take you down.
Small wonder. Small wonder. That's a small turd. I just did a small wonder. It was a very small turd. Like you think you took a big dump and you're looking, my God, what a small wonder.
Fantastic.
Hedda, you need your own theme song.
A small wonder. The small wonder. That was a weird show. Small wonder.
Yes.
Well, that's why it was on for 6 months.
And yet we haven't forgotten it in
Could you
30
believe it?
years.
A robotic little girl.
Yes.
Oh, Hedda, I hope you have some new videos coming out. And Derek, I would like to read your e-book.
I can just send it to you.
I don't mind paying for talent.
Oh, well, then I'll definitely send it to you.
The e-book?
I have 2 of them. So 2 for the price of none. I'll send them right over.
Well, perfect.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, my God, I better put my best eyes on.
The good ones.
Now, Devin, you do have you have done a recent Mrs. Betty Bowers video, haven't you?
When Betty has something to say, she puts out. But I do some live shows. I was just at Drag Queen Bingo calling for the AIDS life cycle.
Of course.
Wonderful.
For Instinct Magazine. I'll be at the Gossip Grill on the 17th, and the T-shirt sales go to the San Diego Hillcrest Gay and Lesbian Community Center, and I fully support the team to end AIDS.
Fabulous.
Yeah, I'm here to help.
That's what good Christian women do.
Sharply.
They
very
help.
big lungs.
Now, what is your favorite thing in the Bible?
Oh, the ending. Holy shit, it's done.
I've been wanting to ask you that, so I'm glad. The ending. You know, a lot of people say the middle.
Yeah.
And you're the first person I ever heard said the ending.
Oh, it's a revelation.
What do you feel about Mormons?
Oh, God, wasn't that the best musical? I'm interested in you and your pamphlets. Come in.
If you could punch any pope, which pope would you punch?
The one in the box.
Perfect. If Jesus came down to you right now and would grant you one wish, what would that wish be?
Oh, but listen, I just clean up Jesus' salty language. You know, we can flirt. He knows it isn't going anywhere.
His hemline has gone up this season.
He's wearing sandals, for God's sake.
Open toe.
But I don't do anything that messes up my lipstick or leaves toe prints on the headboard.
You won't need a shroud of Turin, will you?
Hold on, that could be your new turd talk. I just left a shroud of Turin in the toilet.
Oh wait, no. The shroud of Turin is when you get toilet paper stuck to your ass. Little toilet paper bit stuck to your ass.
Oh my God, I love you.
Oh my God, that's a shroud of Turin. When someone's rimming you and they see little pieces of toilet paper stuck to your ass.
Oh, I wish I was in the studio right now. I would show you how to do rimming in sign language.
Oh! That bitch had a shroud of Turin. I went down on her and she had a fucking shroud of Turin. That's it. I think we hit the moment of genius.
Rock bottom.
Yes.
Right there too, yes.
The zenith, the equinox.
The apex.
Yes, the apex, of course. Oh, it's just the penultimate, isn't it?
The penultimate. When was the last time I heard that word? Is it even a real word?
It's a real word.
Penultimate?
Yes.
It is. It was in one of my videos, and people didn't realize. Well, I guess you need the Rosetta Stone because American English is my second language, but penultimate means this. It's not the first. It doesn't mean the top. So people were repeating it, saying, "Oh, Devin Green, she's my favorite, my penultimate comic," and I'm like, "I'm not your second best."
Penultimate. I never heard anyone use penultimate in a sentence.
Well,
and for good reason. It sounds fake.
Yeah, well, yes, I'm very insincere when I talk. That's why.
You try to talk over people's heads.
Or when you use the word Congress, one of the definitions, if you look it up on your Netscape browser, it means to F-U-C-K.
Oh, you can say fuck here.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
She just spelled it. What's the difference?
But also, we had a whole long discussion about wiping your ass with a shroud of Turin, so I'm pretty sure you can say fuck.
Listen, the shroud of we've reclaimed the shroud of Turin now for us.
Yes, thank you. I feel much closer to you. Hey, are you on Instagram?
Yes, Hedda Lettuce NYC.
Oh, perfect. I'm the Devin Green. I'm going to have some very beautiful images coming very, very soon by Franz Sosny and more by OCC Makeup. I think
they sound classy.
I think they will be more masturbatory material for you.
And you know what? I need new masturbatory material. Mm-hmm. That satin blouse is not working anymore.
You don't use a sock?
Only a sock puppet. I love when a sock puppet goes down on me.
Oh, I could go right into
those googly eyes rolling about their head. Oh.
Poor dumb things. They don't know any better.
Sock puppets are the dumbest puppets. They are. It's proven. They did IQ tests on puppets, and sock puppets are the dumbest puppet.
I like ones without eyes.
Oh, you love handy-abled people, don't you?
Oh, yes.
A handy-abled puppet. You know they never had a blind Muppet?
Yet.
You think they would, don't you think? Don't you think they would have a blind Muppet?
They should, because all the other Muppets have, the other handy-able puppets all have really good parking spaces.
How about a deaf Muppet?
Gronk.
How about a Muppet with pajuria?
Oh, and they have no hair, so it's just a hand?
Just a hand.
It's just a wrinkly old hand.
That's it. A Muppet with pajuria is a wrinkly old hand. The puppet is dissolved completely.
Oh, my God.
I thought you meant alopecia.
No, that's one of Prince's backup singers. He made a career. She had a hit single, Alopecia.
No, that's Apollonia.
Oh, whatever. Isn't that a bologna? A special kind of bologna?
Oh, that's abalone that you're thinking of.
I'm so sorry.
Apollonia with alopecia.
Oh, gosh. I'm so confused, yet I'm so clear at the same time.
I'm sorry. I feel like we're tripping. We gave each other, the three of us have created a contact high.
I think we have. Oh, that was a terrible movie. Never mention that again.
Okay. Well, Devin, this has been delightful.
It has.
I've had a hoot and a holler.
As have I.
So have I.
And I really appreciate you having me on for the next 2 hours. Thank you so much.
The afterglow will linger long after you're gone.
Oh, I love you both dearly. Don't ever change.
Okay. I love you too.
Mwah.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. Our thanks to Devin
She's a
Green for
hoot.
joining us. A hoot and a half, a hoot and a holler.
I haven't had that wonderful like mind game something with somebody just back and forth like that.
She's very quick. She's
really,
delightful.
I loved it. It's like chess. You just keep going. It's wonderful.
Well, be sure to check her out on the web. She's very funny. DevinGreen.com and Devin Green on Twitter. The Devin Green on Instagram. And her character that she does, Mrs. Betty Bowers, America's Best Christian, is hilarious too. You can check out those videos. She has her own YouTube channel, BettyBowers.com, and Betty Bowers on Twitter. We got more with Hedda Lettuce, including your more shitting references, coming up next here on Derek and Romaine.
It's the happy hour, and the fun is just getting started.
Oh, God, I need a big old drink.
There's time for more Derek and Romaine in the happy hour on Sirius XM's OutQ.